Okay, so here we have our organism, right? This is a human being. This is our organism. And we can go further to kind of unveil the different organ system and organ hierarchies that are shown. So within our organism, right, we have all these different organ systems. So here you can see the yellow bit. The yellow is our nervous system, right? And then if I not shut down, but remove the organ system, you can see the different other systems. So you have your lungs and your kidneys and your digestive system right here. So within an organism, you have different organ systems. So your digestive system with your intestines and your stomach, which is right here. Let me see if I can show you a little more clearly. Yeah, your stomach and your esophagus, that makes up a different system, and then your pulmonary system with your lungs would make up a different system as well, right? And then even further, so we went over organ systems and organism. You can go into organs. So let me unveil a little further. So let's look at the lungs, right? Your lungs are really cool because they have even further tissue specialization, right? So you can see the little branching of these tubes right here, which serve to, again, increase surface area. And you can probably also see this in a similar folding to increase surface area in your digestive system, right? So I can make this darker, right? This extreme folding allows for more surface area for more nutrients to diffuse into this body. So that's an example. So going from organs like your intestines and your lungs, right here, you can go into further tissue specialization where there's branching and folding and there's multiple units. So multiple unit example would probably best be described by your kidneys, right? So you have units up here and units within your kidney that have different special functions. And then even further, if we were to be able to extremely zoom in further, you would be able to see the different cells. So, kind of talking about the different types of tissue we have. So we have our epithelial tissue, which is our skin, right? And all the mucous membranes, so that would be in your mouth and such. And then, even beyond our skin, we have nervous tissue. So these are not your nervous tissue. This is your nervous tissue, right? So you have your all your nerves, your nerve net, you have neurons in your brain and in your spinal cord. So this would be your neuron type tissue. And then you even have skeletal tissue. And skeletal tissue is not only this kind of skeleton, which would probably be your smooth and skeletal tissue, but you would also have cardiac tissue and cardiac muscle. So your heart actually is muscle, made of muscle tissue as well, and that's really cool. And then the next type would be your connective tissue. So your connective tissue is your bones and your joints as well, as you can see here, and also all your fat is also part of your connective tissue. And then those are your 4 different types of tissues that would be making up your entire organism, right? So it's really cool to kind of play around with the software and see the different branching and mechanisms of your body. So the next thing I wanted to show you guys would be this. And this is kind of showing how your body regulates internal blood delivery, internal oxygen, blood pressure, blood temperature, glucose level. And this is a really fun stimulation, and it shows you how hard it would be to consciously maintain this, right? Like if I needed to maintain my heart rate, it's too high, but now my blood pressure is too high. So is dilation going to increase or decrease it? So what would be your stimulus, right? Your stimulus would be, I don't feel so good, or I can't breathe, or I need oxygen, right? That's your stimulus, like I can't breathe, okay? So what is gonna be the response that regulates that? Well, as of right now, I was unable to survive, but your response would be respiration or dilation or perspiration, right? Especially with body temperature. If you have a high body temperature and you sweat more, then your body temperature is going down, right? So that's maintaining your set point. So your set point for your body would be a temperature right here in the green area, or a blood delivery in the green area. Then your response would be, oh, I'm going to increase the heart rate to increase blood delivery, or I'm going to decrease respiration because I have too much oxygen, and such. And I am horrible at regulating this, so I'm so glad I don't have to do it for myself. But this is kind of a cool tool to kind of show all the different things you need to regulate, and how you can identify what the stimulus is, what the response would be, and what set point you're looking for. So I like this software.